Welcome back to the Unfathomable podcast. I'm Daph.
I'm Zoe.
And today I'm going to bring to you the posts and that from my sex worker friend that I think are fucking completely relevant, entertaining. And I'm going to share them with Zoe. We're going to react to them. But also what I've done recently is decided to add labels to my OnlyFans.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like adding, I guess, a category to your OnlyFans in a way. So that way you have like a little subheading, people can click on that and then access that style of video. And I thought I'd be super generous like the Mother Teresa I am and throw it back to the boys. And I was like, okay, so, anyone who gives me like an entry, like, just fucking, anything will do, like I'll just look at it. It's like I'll send you like a photo or something at the end of the week when I go through and decide.
Yep.
And I was like, so just like, and I gave them like a list of kind of the categories of content that I make, just so that way they like, I guess, know what to label.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers out here sending me like paragraph long, and it's like, like say you go on Pornhub, you're looking at like a label category. It's like, BBW, like that sort of shit. Like that's the sort of like category I'm looking for. And these motherfuckers be out here sending me whole ass sentences. I'm like, bro. And then like they'll message me during this like week. I gave everyone a week to do it.
Yeah.
And I was like, so you don't have to send them all today. You can send me a few. You can send me one. There's no like limit. It's like I'll send like everyone just a singular photo for giving me like any idea. And I had some guy message me being like, have you already used like all the ideas or something? Like, have you used mine yet? And I was like, I haven't decided yet. Like, what makes you think I've used yours?
Yeah.
And I think he thought they were like titles for the videos, not... Like, just so many levels of confusion has happened. But because some of these are hilariously awful, I figured I would share them with the world so we can all understand what I was asking for and what I was given. So once again, it's just like going onto like any sort of porn site, or, if you'd like to support individual content creators, going onto their sites. And the sort of titles that people would use, I'm using like my condescending like fucking therapy voice, but the sort of titles that people would use when they are describing, labeling a category of porn. So I've got a ridiculously long list. I don't know if I'll get through all of them, but I'm sure we'll
get through some at least.
Have a giggle. I won't name anyone, but they should feel attacked. They should be outed for the shit that some of them have said. So I've got mummy milkers, JOI, as in like jerk off instructions, oral blowjob. I'm like, mummy milkers, you're trying. The rest, bro, you'll just, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And then we went from like that sort of level of just like basic to water fountain, as for squirting, obviously. So there's a few of these I might, let you know what they were referencing.
Yeah.
Andy's coming. As in a Toy Story reference to dildos. If I went on someone's OnlyFans and saw something about Andy's coming, I just shouldn't have a partner named Andy and there's like their sex tapes.
Yeah.
That's where my brain would go. Not, hey, do you guys remember that movie that came out like fucking 50,000 years ago that had a fucking cowboy in it? Like, bro. But a lot of them made Toy Story references. And I was like, do you can't stand to like grow up a little bit?
I think so, yeah.
This is an 18 plus site. Then there was restricted access in reference to anal.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just like... And then the hills are alive. What do you think that's about, Zoe? The hills are alive.
You did.
I'm glad you got it because it took me a fucking while. And then the next person said, making it rain, obviously a squirting reference. And then we got mummy milkers again. And then someone said squirtality. I'm glad we've got a live audience for this because it's like the set of Friends, how everyone's like, if they took the laughter track out of Friends, it wouldn't be funny. That's what this is like. So someone suggested fun bags. And I feel like these are things that like 50-year-old men would say around the pub. Like, is that like a fucking like, what is it, tits on toast sort of thing? Be like, oh, look at the fucking fun bags on that Sheila. Like, that's the sort of shit I am getting. And this is making me be like, you're using my idea yet? Like, the fuck I am. Someone said Niagara Falls. Obviously is squirting.
Obviously.
And then the classic, when the river runs red, take the dirt track instead. That's a whole ass sentence for an anal category. Like, dude. And then someone said Toy Town. Peaches and cream for, like, obviously, like, anal.
Yeah.
Utterly faptastic. At that point, I'm going to think you call me a fucking cow.
So it is utterly.
No, just...
Or utterly.
So peaches and cream's one, and then the next one's utterly, as in, like, a tits.
Yeah.
So utterly faptastic. The next one's even better. I scream, you scream, we all scream for cream. Like, I want people to actually subscribe to my OnlyFans. I don't know if they got the gist of that. I actually want to make, like, content that leaves people satisfied, not cringing.
Yeah.
Because if, like, this label's coming up on the top of a video, I ain't fucking watching that.
No.
Or not with me dick out.
No.
That's for fucking sure. So, yeah, it's been a really great week. And then someone said, the water park. I'm just like, bro, did you even try?
Yeah.
Reliable willies.
Is that just guests? Reliable willies?
As in, like, toys. Because, like, a toy's not going to let you down.
That's so poor effort.
Right? And then, not gone in 60 seconds. This toy goes where? Like, it's like, is he setting me up, like, for a fucking, like, escape room? This is like fucking Quest. This is not a label.
Questicon again.
Like, if I went on a porn site and I saw this shit,
I wouldn't know.
I'd think that this is like some fucking dark web shit and they're already watching me. Like, no. And then Paige's Secret Garden. Is that just like my vagina? Because if they want to see my secret garden, I'm going to assume it's my mental fucking illness. Like, bro, let's go on a journey. And then someone said this amazing fucking label. Your dick.
That's it.
That's it.
Just
your dick. I'm guessing it's like, I'm using this toy, but like, I wish it was your dick sort of vibe. This is like, bruh.
Wouldn't it be like point of view then? Like POV?
No, obviously it's your dick.
Obviously.
And then we get to more sentence style ones. Play with these titties, not my feelings. These feet were made for sucking/licking. Who said butts were only used as an exit?
Wow.
It's like, yes, sit here and pull your dick while you're thinking about the idea of me shitting.
Yeah, that's what my head straight up went to.
Like, congratulations. This is still from the same person. Toy Story, all grown up. Hey, I have Woody and Buzz too. This one. Nah. Hey, Daddy, look, I'm a geezer. What the fuck does that mean? Do you know what? If I saw it on Pornhub, maybe I would look at that. Just be like, what the fuck does that actually mean? Hey, Daddy, look, I'm a geezer. Doesn't geezer mean like old person?
Yeah.
Hey, Daddy, look, I'm an old person. Does it mean like I'm old enough to be doing these things? Like, what?
I'm counting the Toy Story reference.
All those years of downward dog have finally paid off. I hope everybody who listens to this podcast is cringing at home, because I think I can feel my ribs. Like, I feel like I am Adam out of, our classic Adam and Eve, and I feel like my ribs have been ripped away from me to give to women. That's how I feel. And then someone else said waterworks. Someone said, don't go chasing waterfalls.
No.
Like, you, like, sitting there beating your dick and you start singing some TLC. Yeah. Cool. And then someone said, booty patootie, wet waterworks, ice cream sandwich. Do people even try?
So that's 2 ice cream references, 3 Toy Story references.
And then someone said anal adventurous. I'm going to guess that they mean anal adventures.
Yeah.
But also, I don't need the magic school bus up my ass. No. So we ain't adventuring. Like, we can stop in, we can pull into the station, but we ain't fucking
We're not going on an adventure.
Quest.
No.
And then anal avenue. Not mad at that one.
Yeah.
Given how bad the others were.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bar is low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then wild shower from down under.
That, to me, if I saw that on Pornhub, I'd go straight to, like, piss play.
See, I think it's wild isn't like a play on, like, me being Paige Wild. But it's like, is it down under, like, a vagina reference? Or is that like I'm Australian? Like, are people going to expect to see me in an Akubra hat? Like, pissing on my phone? Like, soul desire for, like, feet.
Yeah.
Paige Wild water show. So water show has popped up a few times.
Yeah.
Whole lot of mess hour. Moist moments. Big bounce. Super soaker. Slip and slide. The back door is open. Breast show on earth. And then someone gave me 2 that are just... They said fountain. So obviously it's going to be squirting. And then someone said frosted. Is it like a creaming?
I think it would be, yeah.
Frosted?
So when you said, what was the one before frosted?
Fountain.
That automatically made me think of Fountain Lakes on, like, Kath and Kim, the show.
I know Kath and Kim, but I don't know the Fountain Lakes
okay.
reference.
And then frosted flakes. That's what my mind went straight to.
I feel like I'm thinking, like, fucking Frosty the Snowman. Like, I'm getting fucking jolly over here. And then someone said water sports 101.
Yeah, there's a lot of...
Yeah. Like, is it like the fucking... Our bonus episode in Newcastle where everything was fucking sports related?
Yeah, it's fucking getting to that stage.
Like, that's the next question. How'd the fucking Titanic sink? Watch and learn as I show you how I squirt. It's porn, not a fucking tutorial.
Yeah.
Like, is this squirting for dummies? Like, God.
Yep.
Then someone said explosions, playtime, plug and play, biddies, just me. Do you know what? I couldn't even tell you what half those categories are fucking for anymore. Like, I stopped trying to, like, identify these to a category and just, I've identified these as mental illness.
Yeah.
Because, bruh, just bruh. Like, no. If I went on someone's OnlyFans and these were the labels that they had,
no,
I'd think that they had a fucking stroke.
Yeah.
I would think that, you know, they had some MDMA, they had some LSD and a few other things, stared into a strobe light and just wrote down whatever fucking came to them. Because I think these cunts are hallucinating if they think I'm using their fucking ideas. And then they have the audacity to be like, did you use my idea yet? Cunt, I ain't ever used these damn ideas.
Fucking little witch bitch would have came up with better ideas than that.
Oh, fucking just squirtality. Like, bruh. Just, no wonder I'm having nightmares. Why wouldn't ya?
Squirtality.
Yeah, fucking ice cream sandwich.
Squirtatious.
It's like, I didn't name my vagina Maxi Bond. Like, stay the fuck out of it. Like, oh. So, yeah, I'm going to be spending my night coming up with my own ideas.
Yeah, definitely.
I think anything is better.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, I could literally name my anal category, like, shit in my hands and clap. And at least that would make fucking sense.
Yeah.
because like half of these, it's like you would not know what you're clicking on. You would not know what you're getting. Like frosted, are you gonna expect like frosted tips like from the fucking Backstreet Boys where they all had like little blonde bits in the end of their hair? Like, what are you expecting? Yeah, so have you added labels to your videos?
No.
Is it something you're gonna ask the crowd to engage in? No? Wouldn't recommend.
Nope.
Yeah, I've been getting messages all week and they haven't gotten better.
Sort of want to just to see like what ones there are.
Honestly, I wouldn't, like, if you wanted to, you could also throw it out to your people and just see if there is fucking, I'm not going to even use an ableist word here, but see if there are as creative as the subscribers that I have, creative being the key word in that one. Tough word to swallow and come out. That's even a better label. Swallow and come out. So I would like to move on to the creator.
Your friend, yeah.
Yeah, so a girl that I went to school with, we didn't like fuck with each other in school, but we went to the same school, close enough.
Yeah. She
is on OnlyFans as Blue Scarlet. So if you look up www.onlyfans.com/Blue Scarlet, so that's BlueScarlet. Just out here giving you guys the fucking whole alphabet. She's a creator. She does it full time. She's good at what she does. But yeah, she shares things on Facebook and I've found them to be very relatable as a content creator. And I just thought I would share that with you and people at home because maybe it might give them a bit of enlightenment as to what we deal with. So it says, OnlyFans is not a dating site. It is where I post my adult content. Yeah. I'm not going to date you just because you subscribe to me. If you want me to be your girlfriend, that is going to be $300 online girlfriend experience for the day. Thank you. Like, I'm not going to just date you because you pay me.
No.
Especially the cunts that like get like free trials or they'll get like a 50% off subscription. They'll be like, oh, I paid like $5.50 to see your nudes just this month. So
date me.
Do you want to go on a date?
Yeah. No.
I can really see your personality when you're like squirting on your camera. I think I'm in love. And like, because you and I both use Snapchat, do you ever get the cunts that kind of go like, oh, you're a Pisces too? Like, obviously I'm a Pisces, not you. But like, do you ever, like, I get them like full, like try and come at me with like my horoscope and be like, oh my God, we're both water signs. It's like, dude, just pay my bills and fuck off. Like, and like I always explain to them too, like my loyal long-term buyers, I've got time for them. Like I will do things for them. I think I even showed you guys about that guy that was trying to say like, oh, I've been like following you for years. And then I looked at it. Yeah,
you sent it in the group chat. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I looked, because like OnlyFans tells us how much you've paid us, how long you've subscribed to us. And I clicked on it. It'd been subscribed for 1 month and paid like fucking like $8.
Yep.
I'm like, oh, you're a long-term subscriber. Oh, my like Mickey Mouse / Goofy voice almost came out because like that cunt's a joke.
I actually went through mine the other day and I saw one person that was there literally from day one, still subscribed, and I was like, oh, you're a gift.
I went through with mine too, and I saw some people that were like there for like 2 years and 1 year, and like you see there's something like they're like, oh, like we've like spent like $60, we've spent like $100. It's like, I fucking love you guys.
Yeah.
And like you do notice them too when you see that kind of people like liking your posts and like, you know, you kind of see like your ones that always kind of pop up and you're like, I fucking love you. Thanks for being here. And then, you know, obviously you see random ones, and you'd probably have this as well when people like have like just like whatever like the generic username is that comes up, so it's just like a U and then like numbers on OnlyFans. It's hard for us to recognize you. Like, you know, we don't know your name. Obviously, you have every right to remain anonymous. But when we have, you know, like say 100 like different people on there and like they've all got like, you know, different like barcode looking fucking names, it is hard for us to recognize you. So when people have like profile pictures and stuff like that on OnlyFans, you do.
But like I even have people just with, you know, one letter. As their username. And I'm like, that's a lot easier to remember than you and 6 different numbers.
Yeah. But like it's just something that we deal with, and I've experienced it a lot with mates as well, and I'm sure it's something that you're going to experience, you know, especially, you know, given how much you're getting into it and stuff now, is like you'll go and like you'll do a meet with someone and they'll be like, oh, like we had such a connection. And it's like, I was doing my job.
Yeah.
Like, thank you for thinking I'm great at my job.
Yeah.
But fucking, ugh. But yeah, so it's like, thank you for thinking I'm good at my job. That was a bug. But yeah, like, I'm not here to date you. Like,
yeah.
And it's been very conflicting at the moment because, as like I've very much expressed on here, I'm kind of dating CousinBoy.
Yeah.
I should really stop calling him CousinBoy. We have no need to be related.
I read out one of your messages saying CousinBoy.
Yeah.
When I was like going for a walk with Corey.
Yeah.
And I was like, blah, 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 CousinBoy. And he was like, who's fucking their cousin? And I was like, oh, it's a long story. I'll try to shorten it down a little bit. And he was like, no relation. And I was like, no. And he was like, so why is it CousinBoy? And I was like, oh, just don't fucking worry. Don't worry. It's so
hard to explain.
Yeah.
I don't even think he knows that like I refer to him as CousinBoy because like I don't think to him we were ever actually related, but to me
it's just how your mind worked. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it's a bit close to home, a bit Alabama. But fucking yeah, so it's like now that I'm seeing him and like, you know, there is kind of like shit going on there. Like we're not dating, but like we're dating sort of thing. And then I've had a few people in regards to mates be like, oh, well, like, I don't want to, like, see you if you're dating someone. And it's like, this is my body. This is my choice. Like, this is my line of work.
Yeah.
And it's like, my relationship isn't of concern to any of my subs, any of my clients, any of my members. Like, what I do is my problem.
Yeah.
Like, stay the fuck out of it.
What you do in your personal life is your personal life.
And a lot of them don't see it like that. They think that like what we put on Snapchat, what we put on our OnlyFans, what we put on our social media is like who we are. And it's like as much as there is elements of us, like, you know, when we do go camping and things like that, it's like it's still what we want you to see.
Yeah.
Just like any other influencer or person with a social media platform. It's how we want you to perceive us. And we want to be like, you know, sexy and all that sort of shit because that's how we make money.
Yeah.
That's our fucking job, is to be sexy online. And it's like, then everyone's like, oh, but you're so amazing. It's like, yeah, it's my fucking job.
It's like, yeah, I'm amazing, but like I'll also literally lock myself in my bedroom and just stay in there.
Yeah, like you know, we're not out here like going to the pubs and clubs and that every day. We're not out here like fucking flying to Brisbane and flying here and flying there. It's like we're everyday people. We get up, we work, and we do all these other things. And I can't stress enough how much we are just everyday fucking people. Yeah. And I just don't get it. And like, oh, you're so special. It's like, I have people that go like, oh, like I live in Western Australia. Can you come fly to me, or can I fly to you and shit? And it's like, as much as I love that, as much as I want that, like I love that you want to come and see me and you feel like you have that with me.
We can't just drop everything.
Yeah, we can't. It's also like, it's not viable for them. Like, you know, as much as I want you to pay my money, it's like, do it in a safe way. Like, you know, pay what you can afford. And also, like, don't waste your money on flying to see me when I can guarantee there's a lot of fucking sex workers closer to you.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, go see someone that's closer. You might find someone that you like. You might find someone that you have a relationship with.
Find someone in your state.
Yeah. Just find someone near you.
Yeah.
Like, don't be out here catching fucking flights. Like, I have flown for meets and stuff like that. But that was at my discretion. That was my choice. And, like, people are constantly messaging me, be like, oh, can you fly to Brisbane? Can you fly here? When are you going to tour here? And when are you going to go there? It's like, that's not, like, it's just pissing me off. I don't want to come see you. Like, if I decide to go to your city, that's my choice, but don't tell me. And then do the whole, like, oh, well, I'll pay for your accommodation, I'll pay for your flights. It's like, okay, well, if I'm coming to see you, I fucking expect that shit to be paid.
Yeah, especially if it's only just you.
Yeah.
Like, I've had to say that too, because... like the whole like Newcastle trips, they're like, you know, come to Sydney, and I'm like, okay, but you have to realise in order for me to go even just that little bit further, that's more people that I need in that area, that's accommodation that I need to pay for, that's my petrol that I am paying for. It's this and this and this. Like, it's, I'm not going to travel that far if I'm going to lose money.
Yeah. And, like, I think it was either last year or the year before, I actually booked, because I had done my Newcastle meets, and they paid off really well for me. But the difference between Newcastle and Sydney is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
And people don't recognise that. So for me to go to Newcastle, I would drive there. If I was to go do meets in Sydney, I would fly.
Yeah.
And that is simply because, like, when it comes to Sydney, you've got to deal with parking. Most Airbnbs and apartments and all that sort of shit, they do not have parking. And then you've got to drive around a city and shit like that. And it's like, you don't do that. You have tolls and you have so much shit.
Yeah.
So the apartment that I booked in Sydney, they were like, yeah, there's parking available. And I was like, okay, cool, like whatever. Like I wanted to make sure I had parking. They wanted me to park in a shopping centre that was a kilometre away and then pay the shopping centre fees, which was like $180 a day. So I'd have to give at least a fucking blowjob to pay for parking just to go to Sydney. And then I've got to pay for the accommodation, I've got to pay for food, I've got to pay for all that. And it's like, at what point do I start making money after all of it?
Exactly.
So at that point, you may as well just pay like, $300 to fly there.
Yeah.
And save the parking and just catch a fucking taxi.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially then I got stitched up and paid for fucking premium fucking flight deals and shit like that after me last meet anyway. Oh, goodness. Are you ready to see the next thing that Miss Blue Scarlet had to share? So she captioned this saying, "This goes for any and all sex workers. Y'all think this and that about easy money, but would break straight up. The abuse, the stalking, people replaying your content for others, the stigma. In some cases, your own mates will even try to shame you. You've got to be a strong, thick-skinned bitch for this line of work. Yep. You've got to own what you do from the start to finish, minimizing the opportunity for others to bring you down." And then the post goes on to say, "Girls swear they would do it if they didn't have morals, when in reality, they don't have the mental strength, the athleticism, the sex appeal, the coordination, thick skin, the ability to dance, and can't hustle, but of course, it's because you don't have morals."
Yeah.
It's like that just fucking encapsulates this line of work so fucking well. It's like you've got to have the social skills. You've got to have like the fucking like just the ability to do the job. Yeah. It's not about having fucking daddy issues. No. It's not about being so fucking poor or being a junkie or being homeless. No. It's not that. It's like sex workers are everyday fucking people who like we don't sleep.
It's a fucking hustle.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure any fucking sex worker, especially, just us in this room, it's like you wake up to calls and fucking people messaging you and shit like that because they demand your attention. They demand your time.
And then, like, if you don't pick up because you're sleeping, then you wake up to the abusive messages going, "Why the fuck did you not call me?" and everything. Yeah. Like, bro, I'm sleeping. Yeah. I'm a human.
Like, we give up sleep. It's like we give up all sorts of shit because... like, you've got to find that happy medium. It's like, is making this one sale worth me having my own personal life, me having my own private time? It's like, I've got plans, but, this person's also saying, "Oh, well, I'll buy right now and I'll give you like this much extra, blah, blah, blah." And it's like, where do you draw the line? Because everyone thinks that there's a price. And as much as, obviously, we do set prices on our content and stuff like that, you don't put a price on my time.
No.
That's for me to do.
Yeah. No, I 100% agree with that.
Yeah. And I think I might have touched on this in the past where it's like I might have just put this on like my Snapchat. I've put this somewhere where it's like you get people that go, "Well, if I buy right now, can you send me a nude?" And it's like, well, like if I buy right now, can you show me what panties you're wearing? Or if I buy right now. Yeah. And it's like, why are you different to everybody else that's buying right now?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, no, I treat you guys all the same. It's your loyalty to me.
Yeah, that makes you different.
That's when I give you fucking shit like that. It's like, no. So don't out here and you don't put requests on me. You don't put the fucking demands on me. I give you what I think you fucking deserve.
Yeah, exactly.
Piece of shit. It's like, you can't just go into a fucking, like, and I know everyone, like, uses this, but you don't go into Coles, you don't go into, like, a fucking takeaway shop. Like, well, if I buy a burger right now, I want fucking 2 potato scallops as well.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you sound like a fucking moron, and it's the exact same thing when you're a sex worker.
Yeah, there's no difference at all.
Yeah. It's like, you don't get to look at my fucking menu and decide what your prices are.
Yeah.
They're my prices, motherfucker.
Bitch.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. And then... I turned my brightness down so my phone doesn't die and so it doesn't like ring light my fucking face. But now I'm like, I haven't got my spectacles on and I can't read. Alright, so this one. No one knows just how many men don't understand consent more than sex workers. They'll think just because we're open sexually that it automatically means they can send us dick pics, think that we're interested in them or any other sexual innuendo or advance is okay. They think because we're sex workers, they can be open about just how much they objectify women and tell on themselves. Like, the amount of messages, like, I wish I might even, if you have a story, go for it, because I'm going to pull up a fucking screenshot.
I Don't. I went straight to Super Willy. When you were like, I've got a story, I was like, oh, is it Super Willy's?
No, I had a screenshot, but it's on the other phone. So I had someone add me and be like, don't message me telling me to pay you. Don't message me saying this. Don't message me saying that. He's like, you come to me, you put your pussy on my face, you ride my dick and drain my balls, and then I'll pay you.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And it's like, who the fuck? Like, that was the first message this person had ever sent me. Who the fuck just messages someone and says that? Like, no, you come to me, you put your pussy on my face, you drain my balls, and then I'll pay you?
No.
And also, sorry to tell you, love, but the way mates work is you fucking pay first.
Yeah.
Sorry, rule number fucking 1. But no, like the amount of times that people will just send us like photos and videos, and I'm like, I had the guy that sent me a video, and I was like, please don't do that. And then he fucking might be like, oh, like your dad would be so fucking proud of you, and went off at me, and I was like, all I did.
It's like, I'm sure yours would be proud of you as well, mate.
Yeah.
What's your fucking point?
And all I did was say, hey, please don't send me videos.
Yeah.
Please don't send me photos. I don't want to see you fucking someone else. I don't want to see you wanking. This is my job. This is my business. Yeah. Like, let's go back to the fucking takeaway fucking reference. That's like you walking into Red Rooster with a fucking feed from Macca's and sitting down and eating it.
Yeah.
I don't care what you do in your private time. Unless you're here to buy what I'm selling, fuck off.
Yeah.
Simple as fucking that.
You good?
Yeah. It's just like, and it seems like I hate men, and like,
yeah,
I don't have to spell it out, but like, there's so many good people, but when there's so many men, and well, like women do it too, but like, as always,
there's a lot of cunts.
Men. Yeah. And it's like, you get the people that add you from shout outs, and they come on and they do all this shit, and it makes you go like, well, fuck, I don't want to pay for shout outs again. I don't want to have to deal with this shit like that. And it's like, is this worth my time? Is this worth my money? Because once again, time is money for me. Like, when do I draw the line and kind of go, do you know what? This is enough.
Actually, speaking of shout outs, I did your little idea with the whole person who kept,
yeah.
It was in A.
Yeah.
I found you, motherfucker. I fucking found you.
So
you're gone.
Do you want to give some context?
So I was going on for like a month or 2. It was going on for a while. Every single thing I posted just about. So it would be like, I posted a memory from a year ago on that day of literally just me in swimmers. Like, I had on sunnies, like everything. Got reported for sexual content. I was like,
yeah.
I was fucking swimming.
Like, well, you weren't. You're in your kitchen.
What?
But
I went swimming after. But like, it's like, what the fuck? And then there was a photo where it was a side shot, but it's like, it
wasn't explicit.
No.
There was like a sexual tone to it, but it wasn't explicit. It was within the terms and condition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got reported. There was times where I even like posted, a photo of like here up, so my chest.
Like your décolletage.
Yeah. And a fucking like chocolate bunny with a tiny bit of chocolate.
Was the chocolate, was the bunny, did it have its tits out?
No.
Did it have a swilly out?
Yes.
You can't be blaming other people if you got a bunny dick out, Zoe.
But yeah, like that, me holding up a chocolate bunny got reported. And I was just
You couldn't sneeze without getting fucking reported.
No, I was like, this is fucking like ridiculous, come on. And then I spoke to you about it and you're like, this could take a while, but why don't you do it this way?
Yeah, do it alphabetically, go through your buyers.
Figured it out within literally the first day.
Yeah.
Because I was like, okay, it's literally within 1 hour of doing that, my story was reported.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's not fucking hard. Then I did it with bees, nothing happened. And I did it with like a couple more, nothing happened.
So you got them.
I literally deleted every single person that started with A on my Snapchat. Unless
James Bond no scope that motherfucker. And all you did was actually block him.
Unless they're like a continuous buyer of mine, then I left them on there.
Yeah.
But nothing's happened since.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know, like some people are just weirdly and disgustingly out to get sex workers.
Yeah.
Like, but the thing is, you and I, like, females on Snapchat aren't out here seeking buyers. You guys come to us.
Yeah, exactly.
We seek people to shout us out because they know where the buyers are.
Yeah.
So that means you're out here hanging out with all the other buyers, following all these like shout out pages, all these promotion pages.
Adding all the fucking sex workers. And then getting up them.
Yeah.
What's the point?
Like, do you have that much spare fucking time?
Yeah.
Because, you know, if you had that much spare time, how about you go get a second job so you can actually pay for these women that you can't afford? If that's the fucking problem, go work and afford to pay these women instead of coming out here and trying to shut them down and be like, oh, well, I've got a daughter. Cool. Guess what? We all came from someone's nutsack. We got dads.
Yeah.
Whether we fuck with them or don't, we all have fucking families.
Yeah.
Like, our relationship to our families has nothing to do with us. But if you're so worried about your daughter being a sex worker, which is not a fucking worry because it's a legal fucking job.
Yeah.
And, like, aside from that, it's like, morals and that sort of shit, that's to her own discretion.
Yeah.
And, plot twist, you can have a son and they can be a sex worker too. No. Oh, who would have fucking thought of that? But it's like anybody can be a sex worker. You've just got to actually commit to it. You've got to put the fucking work in. It's not about being a woman. Having a vagina doesn't just automatically make you a fucking sex worker. No. It takes a lot more than just a fucking fanny to smash. But yeah, so it's like all these things that come into play, and it's like if you're so concerned about your children being sex workers, how about you do a better job as a fucking parent to be engaged in your children's lives?
How about you just don't have kids?
Yeah. But like, why don't you communicate with your children so you know what they're thinking about doing, and like actually, like, you know, guide them to a path. If you're that controlling and manipulative, why don't you fucking guide your children into a fucking life that you think that they deserve?
Yeah, exactly.
But don't come out here and come for us fucking paying our bills. Like, bruh. Like, would you go to a strip club and be like, nah, strippers are fucking whores? Like, yeah, you wouldn't do that. So what's the difference between doing it online?
There's no difference.
You're subjecting yourself to this environment just to complain about it. Like, I don't know, go protest about fucking vegans or something.
It's like going to a fucking coffee shop and complaining about how you hate coffee.
Oh, if they made a shit coffee, that makes sense.
No, but like if you just hate it in general.
Oh, yeah, fuck yeah. When you and I go to coffee shops, I sit the fuck out the front.
Yeah. You don't even walk in there. You literally wait out the front.
Fuck the grongs.
Yeah.
I don't go in there and be like, oh, coffee should be banned. I might have kids one day. I don't want them to drink coffee. Yeah, so basically, fuck that. If you don't want to see sex workers, don't fucking follow them. We're not out here seeking you. You know, we're not sitting out putting fucking flyers on your fucking children's fucking school fence being like, hey, let me coach you into being a sex worker when you're older.
But what annoys me as well is that a lot of these people that shame us will also go back and watch Pornhub.
Yeah.
It's like, guess what? They're sex workers as well. Go fucking shame them then.
Yeah.
Like, it can't be you're not as good as them or whatever. So, fuck you.
I just had like the best idea because it just reminded me of something fucking funny. Yeah. But yeah.
Like, go.
Do you ever watch porn and just see like the random fucking comments that cunts put on it?
Yep.
I reckon the comments on porn is better than the actual fucking porn. Yeah. Like, I almost thought we should just go out and find like the best fucking porn comments.
I was actually on so I was on Pornhub the other night.
Whore. No hesitation.
Strictly because, so me and my friend last week, we were trying to find Kim Kardashian's sex tape, but we didn't.
It's so good. Like,
we didn't want to go on Pornhub because it was like through Apple TV or whatever.
Right.
And we didn't know like how to erase everything, and her daughter sometimes like doesn't remember what she typed in or how she got to, so she goes through the history.
Yeah.
We didn't want Pornhub to come up. So we couldn't go on it, and then I was hanging out with a guy the other night and I was like, I want to find Kim Kardashian's sex tape, and it came up on Pornhub.
Have you not seen it before?
No.
There's like, I think it's 2 parts. There's 2 parts to it, I believe, but like I actually think it's fucking alright.
I've seen people like react to it.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen it, no.
No.
I still haven't.
Goes off her and fucking
got it up the other night, and I forgot that Bluetooth like was connected to my phone in my car.
Oh.
And I like freaked out and just turned everything off.
Apparently these days all you need to do is go on Roblox to fucking see a sex tape. Just download Roblox, it'll be easier. But then your friend.
We might get sued if you keep talking about a sex tape
That's just
The
more
fuck you gonna
publicity.
sue me for, sis? I got nothing anyway.
Hates people talking about it.
Yeah, well, I got nothing, so have fun trying to fucking sue me.
Yeah, you can have me fucking job.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Good luck, sis.
But yeah, so it's like, I don't know. Just like, but the comments on porn is just fucking hilarious. Because you get some people like, oh, like, she's such like a good girl taking all that cock. Like, but then you get like the other ones that are just like so fucking cringe. Like, well, I could do it better. It's like, go on, go do it better then.
But do you ever see those random ones that say something about like fucking pillows on the bed or like the carpet or some shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I wish like we had girls like that in like West Virginia and just shit like that. It's just like so fucking like oddly specific. And it's just like, bruh.
Oh, it's the best. I love it.
Oh goodness. So maybe next time we can come up with some porn comments. Or I might even just ask me boys on Snapchat to see what's the fucking best.
Yeah.
I might just ask them for some fucking
What's
reviews.
the best comment you've made on?
Oh. Good. Yeah, I think we might wrap this up here because I've got no more else to read. I don't think I can read anymore. My eyes are cringing.
And I need to go watch his sex tape to get sued.
Sick.
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 Shout out to Kim Kardashian.
Shout out Kim K.
And also shout out to Blue Scarlet. Thank you for fucking giving us that awesome content.
Thank you.
And I read out your whole OnlyFans name. Not that people here can probably spell if this is how they're fucking listing comments. But I would like to believe that our podcast listeners are fucking better than
Hopefully.
the people who sometimes pay my bills. So thank you, and we will see you guys in the next one.
Yeah. See ya.
Bye, bitch.